Hi, this is Amanda Crotty, and I'm here talking about another Android Developer Studio tutorial. And this one the app is a tip calculator. Um, the tutorial initially started out with an app that was just this bill amount box, and the logic would just automatically apply a 15% um, tip and then show the user what 15% of that bill is. So the in my repository, you'll see the original tip calculator here, and then when we got past that first basic one, they had us download a second solution file to start with. Um, and kind of have a question. This, this bottom 15, this flat 15%, it no longer like default applies. And I'm curious as to why. So if I enter in, a bill and sorry, I'm supposed to use my toggle. So if I say next, see this tip amount, it's not defaulting to 15%. It's not showing what 15% of the bill is. It only starts to show a tip once I enter something in. So if I want to do 5% and round up, this all works, but why is it not applying the base 15 when I say next? It's not applying a base 15. So I'm very curious about that. Um, eh, this tutorial helped me kind of understand better the state and kind of like what Compose is doing. And the state hoisting really kind of felt familiar. It felt more like dependency injection into the like when you're passing the responsibility of uh, modification and remembering. Um, that's felt more like familiar with the C sharp that I've worked with. So this tip time layout is our main application. It is the all of this that the user interacts with. I thought it was interesting, we have column and then we have this custom row function that we made so that this text and the toggle could sit next to each other. And so I thought that was interesting to put together and how these functions just kind of it's like it doesn't have any like if or when this happens logic in here. It just kind of behaves according to the true false that gets passed through. So interesting. And then the actual tip logic is down here, and if they used the roundup or not is there in this calculate tip function, which is basically the business logic of the whole app. And then seeing how we can reuse functions to do different things like we have the edit number field function that we've reused. One is to show the bill amount, and it has this icon on the left that shows that it's money. And then the tip percentage amount box, we have an icon for the percentage. And then also dictating the keyboard actions once they're in a particular field. If you say I want to do 9%, and they click that check, and the text box, all the keyboard goes away. So that's interesting. And this all works as you would expect. So yeah, this one was fun. And then I also took the test and I got a 10 out of 10 on that. So that was fun. Um, like I said, this app was better, and it's actually helping me kind of think about the bigger picture and getting more curious about what do we do when the screen changes. And also, this is kind of interesting. It uh, had us set up the landscape, but when you switch orientation of the app, all that data that we had is gone. So I'm curious about I, how to fix that as well. So thank you.